Alright, that should be kicking in. That should be kicking in. This should be kicking in. I changed the name. 23. Making MONEY for land. How's that look? That seems about right for me. That's all kicking in. Got this going. Okay, get rid of that. That's gone. Career. Sorry I've been on so late. Oh my God, you don't know. I've been having problems. Been hurting my feelings, cutting me deep. Think it's fixed. Hope it's fixed. I just got off the line with Spectrum. Chat disconnected. Please try to reconnect you. Let me see what the problem is. Well, let me click start here to get this going. Alright, let me just, do a quick little refresh on this here. The dashboard live. We love you. Oh. Health stream. I always gotta check these things. Oh my God, it's crying because of my video. Like always. You know what? Suck it up, Buttercup. It's only crying about my video. Alright. Okay, good. It's working. I was worried that the game wasn't producing any sound. But it only cries about my video for one reason only. And that is just simply because, well, how my video is put out on here. I'm switching it from a 16:9 or 9:16, whatever, to the 1080. And in the whole process of that, what happens is it don't like how it's being switched over, because it believes that I should be at the whole 1080 from the get-go. Go from 1080 to 1080. But if I give it a minute or so, the live stream's like, oh, you're really switching this, and I can do it. No shit, you can do it. I taught you how. That's the ego jumping around. Wife don't like that. I do, though. So anybody who's like jumping on and they're usually like, hey, you're always on at 11. I'm sorry, I just got off the phone with a guy like a minute ago from Spectrum. He did good. I got the Xbox running for the wife, so she's happy. He helped out with that. He helped out with a few other things. He got everything straight for me. All the tears are gone. Everything's working right. That's all that should matter, right? Now I gotta run up here, grab this guy. Rawr. Mini rawr. Not major. Rawr. You spin me round, round, baby, right round. I mean, honestly, I don't have too many options here where I live for internet. So, it's like, make do with Spectrum. Overall, it's not bad for my experiences. Luckily, I talked to a couple guys, and they seem like very knowledgeable staff. So, but I don't know everybody else's point of view. The only other thing that I think we have in the area of any type, sort, thought, idea, or anything is HughesNet. Which HughesNet still is very selective over locations. I know, I caught the bail. I did. So, I mean, they help out. They seem pretty quick with, diagnosing the problems. I think one thing that it could be is the internet. It's my box, my router. that I have is running 24/7, and I beat it severely with pushing to the max all the time. I'm running multiple computers on it all the time. I'm running multiple this on it, multiple that on it, and it could have got surged. I mean, I don't know the wiring in the house, I don't know this, I don't know that, and there is a great possibility that it could have been surged at one time or another. So we all know that that could be a problem, and if it takes too many hits like that, you know as well as I do, it can go bad. So, anyhow, we all know what's right around the corner, and that's Christmas. I suppose that's why I'm not getting all my viewers, is because of the whole Christmas ordeal. Maybe it's just people don't like me and they know it. Don't hurt my feelings, don't worry. Tab. Oh my god, I'm cutting this whole damn thing back, ain't I? Oh man. Let's get him up there a little bit closer. Hey, I can deal with like another 30,000 from this field. I won't complain. But on my stream here, we do have these nice little game talks and everything, and I wouldn't mind knowing what other people are thinking, what other types of games they want to talk about, what other games are they dealing with. What all constructive criticism do you have about my channel? I want to know. I want to know what other people think. I know what I think. Now what does everybody else think? That's the big question. What does everybody else think? Ooh, man. Or you can be like a couple people that I have and just be like, hey, you know what? You're one of the people that talk to me and associate with me, and you're there, and we talk about anything and everything, and let's have another one of those topics. I got another buddy who likes to watch my channel every now and again. His only problem is he tears up and can't stay up late. He's getting too old, he said. Which after today, I might be believing him. Oh no! You are still connected. Alright, I can't do that real close up. I understand you have a super boomer. Alright, tab. Tab once more. I want to do a quick unload before I do anything else really, because if I unload now, it can only help me later. Yeah, he's almost up there anyhow. I don't need to be doing something else and get stuck in the middle of something else. Unload. Yeah. I like to chat about a bunch of different games and stuff. I mean, that's just how this is. Oh, man. I know you got more than that, I know. I'm probably just drifting over too far for you. Here we go, straighten out. Yeah, a lot of the guys I talk to at Spectrum, I kind of yanked them off topic. It is my fault. They try their best to keep on topic, but, well, it's me. Okay? That's all I can say is it's me. I'm gonna yank everybody off topic. But a lot of them get into MMOs and they still play like World of Warcraft. I really thought that when World of Warcraft opened up the whole monk and all that, I think that they just were scrapping you know, to get anything that they can. I mean, they killed themselves over and over and over and proved over and over to me that they have a hard time keeping up with their base. All the players, all the subscribers, everything like that, I believe that they were having a hard time keeping up with them and they were hurting themselves because of it. Reason why I'm gonna say that is for the simple fact on their systems always crashed. Every time that they do an update, they just crash out. Like they don't have a handle on how that works. And then it's like update, 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 and then with the price of it going right through the roof, I mean, now you're limited it down to, you know, only these certain people are able to play because not everybody can pay that money for it. Not everybody wanted to pay the money to be on there. I like more of an open servers, whatever, that you pay for the game and play it. Couple years later, they're going to come out with a new game. You pay for that game and you play it. Couple years later, it's a new game. I like how that's set up. It keeps everything changing. That's where I like the whole Life is Feudal. I mean, it's a very grindy game, and when you're throwing out all the options to the players, you know, on how everything is handled, you can that storyline and just say, here you go, play. And all these players are going to look at you for 5 minutes and be like, what am I to do? They start getting onto it, they start just playing it, and they make their own world. They make their own rules. They design their own wars against each other. I mean, who cares if it's orcs against humans and stuff? Alright, whatever. Well, if you look into it, and you turn it into a complete battle zone free-for-all, think about it. There's always going to be somebody that wants to fight for the top. And if you put them on a big enough map where they can do that fighting for the top, now we're talking. Because you just opened everybody up to full-on war. And by doing that, think about it. Think about what would all happen just letting everybody go to war with whoever they want. You're going to build entire nations with their own rules, their own strategies, their own ideas. And then, let's top it off. Let's have, I don't know what you would call it, message boards type deal? Where they can build this message board and post ads. Let's just call them ads. It's a good way to say it. I need a worker, I need somebody to do this for me. Or I need somebody to do that for me. I need somebody here, or I need somebody there. Oh, we're recruiting players, blah, 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 blah. Just doing stuff like that, and let everybody go to war with each other. I will pay you this much for this. First 5 people. I mean, you see where the ideas come from? And how the ideas will change everything on the basis of the game? Let the players create it. I mean, have the developers create the game, create how they can do everything, you know, create the rules and the options. But after you create the initial how to make the character and stuff, let the characters do the rest. Maybe they build this magical mine in the damn, you know, mountain. I think that could be cool. Have like this character here with all these abilities, and who's going to take them on? Well, you know as well as I do, somebody's going to get a big head and try to take on 20 different people. and then 30's going to go against them, and then it's going to turn into one army versus the other. Oh, I got a second person watching. How are you doing tonight? I mean, I'm also looking at games that are designed that... I want a game that that is designed to be played on the PC and your cell phone, or just one or the other. Like, I build a character, a special character, and I can do everything with that character on my cell phone. I don't have the graphics, stuff like that, but I can, like, keep tabs on everything that's going on in the village that I build or whatever. You know? I have workers, slaves, however you want to be it. You can get slaves of war or whatever, or workers of some type that come into your town. And you can also migrate in other people. Have an MMO like that, where you can migrate in other NPCs some way or another. You see where I'm going with this? And you can be like a warrior, or you might just turn around and make enough money being a merchant where you can buy a nice sized piece of land and start turning it into a town and hire the other person who wants to be your, you know, knight or your wizard or whatever. I mean, the possibilities behind it are like endless. It's like, how would the person, you know, make money? Well, maybe they're a merchant and they are open on this network of auction sites, and they are really good at bartering. I mean, simple things. And they classed up in their speech, you know, high enough. But I believe all players should start at this magical number of 0 on all their stats, or 1 on all their stats. And they work with NPCs, or they work on their own to increase these stats. When they're on the game, they can, like, physically on the game, on the computer, they build things at 1 speed. But say they switch over and playing the game on the cell phone, they play it at a completely separate speed. I mean, you see how this is all panning out? It makes things completely different. It's like scary different if somebody could actually build something like that. And it allows for a lot of growth in the game. I mean, let the developers do texture packages, stuff like that. But basically, what if the game had no money, but yet you could get a guy to make a form of currency, or turn something into a form of currency? You know what I'm saying? It's World of Warcraft. You have currency in World of Warcraft. At the very beginning of the game, when you first started playing it, people were selling a leather vest, for example. I don't know if that's even an item in the game anymore. Or a dagger, a simple copper dagger. They sold it for like 2 copper, you know? But now, to get a simple item like that is like 5 gold. You know where I'm going? They're allowing this game to like extend far beyond what it used to be. I mean, there's no upper limits to how much stuff costs on the game, really. I seen a piece of copper on the game for like 3 gold. It's like, are you serious? You can just go out and mine that in a heartbeat on your own. Just stop being lazy. But some characters just can't do that. Which stuff like that just changes the values of everything so dramatically. You know? And if you open it up where everything is like 100 skill points or 1,000 skill points max on each individual thing, like charisma or strength and stuff like that, it's 1,000 skill points at max, and your first 5 skill points you can just fly through. The rest of them takes you hours and hours and hours to achieve. Could you imagine? Either that or put life expectancies on characters, where the characters actually age. Now we're talking about something new. In a way. I mean, Chronicles of Elaria has been trying to develop that. And from what it seems, they have that down, but they just don't have the game down. They blindly just don't have the game. And I think that's starting to work on a lot of people's nerves. A lot of people are jumping, you know, at the bit to get this game, but yet it's like, well, we still need to develop this, we still need to develop this, and the sad part is, I mean, I understand their point of view on it, but it's still kind of sad that they don't want to get a bigger name to help them develop. So it's all player funded on the small end. Well, on this smaller company that just, I believe, don't have the manpower, from what I'm told. Or for what I've heard, they don't have the full manpower to put out the game. And that really is hurting them. If you look up Chronicles of Elaria, it has a lot to it. I mean, you pay for your character. You don't pay for a subscription, you pay for a character. And that character is supposed to last you like a month or something like that. Or a year or something. But it's how the character flows. I mean, if you are not somebody who needs to really leave a town because of you got this magical family that you set up under, and you really don't have to leave town, and you're in good with everybody, well, your character might live, let's just say, a month and a half, if it's the monthly a month for your character to die of old age. You might be lucky enough to pull it off for like a month and a half. Or, on the other hand, your character might have tons and tons of enemies and everybody hates your character, so your character might only last, you know, 3 weeks. But I love how you have to find a significant other one way or another. Oh, hey, I got somebody else watching. Hey, how you doing? But it's the fact of how it comes out to be with these characters. You're like rolling the dice every time that you make any move on how long your character is going to last you. If your expected death rate is a month, you might get a little bit more out of the month, or you might get a little bit less, depending on how you roll the character. And it's just fascinating to see how people act and react to things like this. I mean, the game, the concept sounds amazing. It's beyond belief. But I'm still on the... how can I put it? I'm still kind of nervous about it because what if something ain't how you want it to really be? You know? What if the king of your city that you live in, whatever, decides I'm going to go to war with some other nation and the other nation just wreaks havoc on you? Well, you had to trust in another character to do good for you. You know? You had to trust in another person on the game to help you. Which that's kind of scary in a way. I mean, think about it. You and like 10 of your buddies build this little nation on your own. On this huge world. And one of your buddies is having an off day and you come across another civilization and your buddy has an off day. And he just starts talking all this shit to this other, you know, these other people from this other nation. And all of a sudden it's like, well, we're just going to come over and crush you. Your buddy just doomed your account. One of the people you should trust just killed you. That's basically what it would be narrowed down to, wouldn't it? Kind of scary. Kind of amazing. Ew. I don't understand. He's so good on everything. The cleanliness is good. Water good. Straw good. Hay silage good. Grass good. Productivity less than 80. Everything is in the green. Animals always need water. They also require a clean feeding area. Some require straw. Feed them any of the following food types for best results. Provide most effective types. Oh. Well, no. Total mixed ration, 100%. None. Hay silage effectiveness, 75%. Okay, 75%. Grass effectiveness, down on the bottom, 25. 25 plus 75 equals 100. No. Can't say the straw's behind because that's pretty full. Can't say that the water's behind, that's full. Can't say cleanliness is behind because that's still at 97. Erg. Screwing with my head, I see. I should at least be at 99%. I hate when it don't add up. I mean, my math was fine. Developer bug. I will call it out. It's exactly what it was. It was the developer bug on that. Oh well, he's still got a ways. let's just drop this. I mean, run around, do a couple little oddball here and there's. Come in, connect. Okay, good. Lift it up. Boom. See the rear of that go up? That's kind of funny. Fire in a little bit. Ugh. Click, gone. Pushed it away. Alright. Yeah, we had this big Christmas party today. Oh my god. It was really fun. My wife and mother were downing the bottle. We had so much fun though. Had the family all over. I don't know. I mean, I believe that these animals are screwy right now. I'm not impressed. I keep cleaning everything up, trying to make it perfect to keep them at 100% productivity, but there's like no way in hell to do it. Ooh, empty. Come back. Need another cow here soon. Drop that timing a little bit. All I need is my 20 cattle. That's it. Let me get my 20 cattle, I'll be a happy camper. Urch. Ooh, there he goes. Shouldn't be too long. I mean, he's doing 20 well, every time I fill this trailer is what, 20% of the field being done. So what is that, 5 times and it'll be done. I don't think that that's too bad. Remarkable timing. And the combine should almost be empty any second. Alright, so basically right now I gotta let him get about 3 grand in him. And it will fill this up completely. Ooh. I'm gonna have a lot of episodes. I think it's because I'm going so slow because every time I learn something new, it costs me like hundreds of thousands of dollars. It really does. That's why I'm afraid to learn anything else on here new. It gets expensive. Like using that brush tool or whatever. That was expensive. Yeah, I didn't think I spent nearly that much. And then with all the chickens and all the cattle and everything, that learning experience, oh man, that was expensive too. I am almost filled, so I think I'm just gonna follow him up until I do get filled. It should be right here, this last one. Yep, there we go. But yeah, the cattle, what I did was I didn't know that you have to only pick one type of cattle, basically. I thought you could just mix them all and it'll call it a day and pop out one here, one there of each type, whatever. But it don't. So I kind of mixed them all and said, oh, I'll buy 3 of these ones, 4 of these ones, 2 of these ones. And it's like, oh God, no, not working. Oops. Now it's like, okay, I got that set. I understand about the terraforming now. I got that all set. That's pretty cool. And it's like, it kills because the terraforming, I think I blew through $150,000. And you think about it, you stack that 140, 150 on what I have now. After I'm done with this field, I can damn near afford that one piece of land I'm looking at. I mean, I'm going to start logging here. I want to do some logging just to, you know, show how that works. I already understand that. Some people may not. I don't. Well, it's whatever. I want to check out some other things. I want to do, what is it? Set up a whole area, I think, on the north side of field 29, I believe it is. I want to set up a whole area just for trees and then turn around and log all them out. I mean, plant them as tightly as I can get them and then just log the whole thing out. I mean, maybe later on get into some course plays and stuff like that where I can automate this whole area here. Show how to do those. I really do enjoy course play. I don't think that they're going to have the GPS mod because the guy who did the GPS mod was hired, from what I hear, by Cattle and Crops. So I don't know. Even though I thought Cattle and Crops was the John Deere game. Great demand at barn. Aye. Please be straw, please be straw, please be straw. If you have a great demand for straw, I will do it. Matter of fact, I will buy a trailer just to do it. $41%. Alright. So, as soon as I get back to the field, I'm going to check out what this great demand is. I might show a little piece of other information that I might have kicked up once or twice. I don't know. I'll talk about that for a little bit just so everybody else can understand what it is, how it works, stuff like that. I mean, they have went into a lot of detail. They've been fixing up their minor, like, missing information. I'm just going to call it missing information. Oh, got another viewer. Hey, how you doing? But all the missing pieces of information is what I want to fill in. Or try to, anyhow. Because I think that how they set up Farm Simulator 19 is working out 10 times better than how it used to be in 17 and 15 and beforehand. Because they now have a screen that displays everything and tells you all your different crops, what they look like and all that. Because, well, we all know that we got the sugarcane now. Instead of a DLC, it's actually fully in the game. And we got the cotton. So, come into here. What is my great demand looking like? Okay. So, here's what it is. Okay. I believe when you highlight over one of these, you should be able to tell what it is. It should like say straw or grass or hay or whatever when you highlight over each one of them. But you see the picture. What you can do is go over here and go into like the farming basics, and you see the pictures come through here too. Well, collecting hay and grass, and you scroll through these, and not exactly sure which one it will be. It might be like this one. Okay, this says 2 hay. That's hay. 1 straw. That would probably be that one is straw. Planting trees. Recap. Okay. This here is grass. Because they do it in order, actually. This is grass. It's got the nice little lines coming off of it as grass. This here with the wiggly going across it is hay. This here with the down arrows is your straw. And this one here all broke up is your chaff. So as you can see, it's production recap. That's where it is. It tells all the different ones. Wheat, barley, canola, corn, sunflower, soybeans, oats. Down here would be your potatoes. And I'm going off these little symbols. And sugar beets. So what I was going at is grass. Alright, and if I come back over here, match the symbol, grass bales are $150. Alright, so if I come over to P, I know, I'm killing myself on this, but click on bales, there's your square bale of hay, straw, wheat. Okay, don't have regular grass bales. But there'd be a lot more. If that makes sense, how I found all that information and went about on it. So basically, hey, your grass bales are now up to $150 per bale. Whether it be round or square. Or I think even as its own. So that's per 1,000 liters, and the bales themselves are, what is it, 4,000 liters. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So right now they're running about $600 per bale of grass. Which that's not bad. But I value my grass bales right now. My grass and my hay bales, I value them a lot right now. It's my straw bales that I want to get rid of. Or I can say I have enough, too many, whichever. It's the straw bales for that. Now let's see. Just disconnect you for fun. Now, I'm going to go back in. Silage is going down in price. That's at the barn. Notice, another thing here. Do you see the BGA up here? I mean, what's this? Biogas. BGA. Okay? It's not on... Wait. It's not on here because I did not buy it. Now, if I go over to here, click my X, because I'm on the computer, I can buy it. It is a buyable thing. And then I will have it, if I do buy it, it will be marked over here. But until then, nothing. Oh yeah, that's wood chips, by the way. So, grass, hay, and that is straw, manure, slurry. You see, they're not even on there. They don't have a price. Milk. This here is straw. You can now sell your eggs at different places instead of just one place or the other type deal. You can sell your eggs at a whole lot of different places. Hook. Okay, wife wanted to get a hold of me for a second. This here is sugar cane, cotton at the spinnery. Notice both these are at the spinnery. And sugar beets, potatoes, corn, soybeans, sunflowers, canola, oats, which the oats are new, barley, and wheat. Oh, hey, I got even more people. How's everybody doing? I'm just trying to explain how some of the things are different compared to Farm Simulator like 17 and everything else. I mean, these are going from my experiences, how I'm figuring some of the stuff out, where I've been looking to figure things out. I mean, I've lost a lot of money trying to figure some stuff out, and other things still don't make sense to me like they should. Like for the cattle, you have like hay, silage for one area that is 75%, and then you have grass in the other that's 25%. Well, my understanding is hay and silage together equals 100%. Which now it's not making sense because, well, then you got to have your regular straw in there to make your manure, so that can be another 10% or whatever, which mine is full, and you always have to have water. Without the water, it goes down to 0% for your productivity. But I have water, I have everything else, everything except for TMR. So why is it not at 100%? That's where I'm like so confused and torn. It should be making sense to me like that, but it really don't. And this up here, I will actually be able to start getting all my more bales and everything in, because I got this plot here now as my grass. Which this plot here as my grass, I can start mowing that, but I want it to get like completely filled, which I don't know why that's not. If I jump out, it says grass as my fruit type, even though it's not fruit. It's owned by me, it's growing, and it's 50% fertilized. Do I have to drop more fertilizer on it or something? Because this says the same thing and this is grown. But this area is my new grass field for my cattle. I want extra bales and to be able to sell some bales so I can still make some money off the field one way or another. Okay, not 29, 19, my bad. I was wrong on the field number. But if I come up here, man, I have shitty luck with this tractor in this area. I got it stuck for like 10 minutes last night right in here. Okay, if I come into here, I want to take this area right up here on this side of the field and put more trees in up here and harvest them out, because I own like all the way up into this area somewhere. So I can pollute this whole entire area with nothing but trees. And I think the outcome of that could be amazing. If I drop in enough trees, I think that would be great, because I can just keep deforesting it every 10 days or so. And I believe I can make pretty good money on that. Alright, now to finish filling up on here. But I do want to buy that one piece of land that's like northwest of my property. And with that one little piece of land there, that will allow me to connect to like field 17, 16, 15, 14 area. And I said my main rule of the game, all my land has to connect. So if I ever want to buy out that BGA, that's how I have to do it. Other than that, I think the BGA only pays me at midnight when I use it. And from what I heard, it is pretty finicky on how it's working right now. Some things are not working right. The trigger for putting in your bales and stuff like that, I heard that that is not always working correctly. So, whatever. We'll figure it out when time comes. You're supposed to be able to put it up on the stack, whatever, let go of it with your forks. It's supposed to roll off, and when it rolls off, it hits the trigger and trips the trigger so you can get paid. I have no clue. Right now, to me, that is only a simple rumor. There is no truth to it. How I'm sitting. I mean, I seen the guy do it, but he was playing that before me, so I don't know if they updated it. Ooh. So, my one buddy's not on here. That always talks to me. My other buddy's not on here that always talks to me. I'm losing people. Tonight's been pretty sad. I wish it would pop up and say who joined. But I think my thing that I might be doing on Christmas is getting my restream done. I want to get into Restream a little bit, learn about that system, so I can do Twitch and YouTube at the same time, set everything up. But, you know, you gotta see what you get for your Christmas gifts and everything first. Because I was also talking to the wife about, you know, gifts and stuff like that, what we're getting, what we're not getting. How am I setting it up down here? This is the man cave. Dun dun dun. And the wife always peeks in. Trust me, she don't stay long. She says it's way too cold down here. And I said that is my protection from her. I will hide in the cold. You know, I kind of feel like one of those, like, 30-year-old nerds that, like, lives with his mom and, like, down in her basement on the computer and everything. I kind of do feel like that. Oh, man. This tractor is being beat up on this hill. 6 miles an hour. Oh, it's hurting me. It's hurting me bad. Oh well, when I'm looking at 160,000 around about, I think I will be happy then. Let's dump off these oats. $160,000. Got my fingers crossed. I'm 62% on field 8. That is good news. That means I got like 2 more dumps to do. And I'm actually filling up pretty fast because he only turns around, you know, at the farthest ends of the field, which is a long way apart. longer fields, less turnarounds, you know, more material in between turnarounds, however you want to put it. But overall, it helps out a lot. And if you watch, I keep getting closer and closer to that ranch back there, which is really nice. The closer I get to that ranch, the better off I feel. Means it's less work. Got my little grass field to deal with down there, which that ain't nothing. Alright, let's see. Growth. Right? Growth. Yeah. Growth. I got field like 11, 13, 6. See all these fields? I will not touch like 15 and 10. Come under list. What can be done? 13 right there. 11 right there. See? That it would be so nice to be able to do like 2, 3 fields at a time. It really would. Because this one field here takes so long to do. I'm just hoping I don't miss out on the money for the other two. Either or, that would put me up to like $200,000 if I could do all 3 fields. You know? It's just my theory on it. Put me up to 200,000. That means I have 100 and what? 40,000 to go before I buy out that other piece of land. Spend 55,000 or so to get that one trailer for the logging. Buy another little setup that I can plant trees. Run around like a chicken with my head cut off, planting a bunch of trees. And then just start buying out like field 17, 15, 14. All those real quick. Plant them with, you know, the most expensive crop I can find type deal, which is soy. And run that around back and forth for a little bit. After I get all that going, that will be enough for my potato, well, to possibly get a sheep farm going or horses, something like that. So that's another additional thing I can kick in. Show how that's done. Ugh. Ugh. Disconnect. I know I connected to it. I think it's this area right here that I'd actually be buying. So it's like I could put possibly like a little sheep area right here or something, you know. But I don't know if there's a bug with the one patch. I got a little bit of time. Proof is in the pudding, right? Got cow, large horse, pig. I don't want pig yet. Sheep. Okay, 65,000. Oh, it will work now. Earlier it wasn't working. I can put it like right there. And if I zoom in on it, as you can see, I mean, it wouldn't be a bad area for it right in there. Question is why can I not put it here? Collides with an object. What the hell is it colliding with? That's as high as it goes. I mean, is it sensing this here or something? But either or, it would fit right there. Yeah, this whole area right in here is where it will fit, so I'm sure I can shove it right there real quick. I don't want to build it, so that one will hold 80. Then you got the bigger one that's 180. I don't have enough money to show you, so I guess there's no showing to it. But you see how I set that up and everything, and how, you know, looking at the lines. Honestly, that's how I'm seeing everything. Get everything set up, get another nice little piece of land, whatever. Horses, in 10 days, a horse can give you $50,000 if you take care of it good enough for 10 days. If you slack on it, okay, maybe 11 days, but it will give you like $50,000 a horse for 5 minutes a day of running it around, plus feeding it and brushing it off. But if I get all my different animals that I need and get them all set up, I can set up all my fields to give me everything that I need to take care of the animals. Like chickens, I go over my fields once every 10-20 days, and I'll have enough food to feed the chickens. I go over my grass field there, my grassy area that you've seen that's all mowed out. I go over that like once a day, and that is enough to keep the cows fed and happy for the most part. And that's me wrapping silage bales for them, wrapping up, well, giving them their grass that they want. That's all of that all together. And it's making it so simple by having a routine for all these animals and everything. It's taking away all the work. And as you see, I do what is it? I did the fields down there once. Show you. I did the field, that field, those were two separate fields there, and that field once in wheat. I got enough food for chickens for a month, probably. And this is all the straw that I got off it, minus the straw that I've put in. So I probably had another 4 bales of straw. That's enough for them to start getting TMR plus lasting for the inside of the pen. So cool how that all works out so easily. And it's like, I don't know, it's just simple when you figure out how to get everything into a routine and start working with it. I mean, you figure if I cover out enough area for a small sheep pen, okay, awesome. Then I turn around to get my horses. So now I'm switching it out. I'm doing oats and wheat every couple days. Well, back and forth about every 10 days. And that's going to cover for the horses. And, you know, the straw for the animals. Plus, every so often, I can use the manure and the slurry to cover out for, you know, my fertilizer, so I don't have to pay for fertilizer. So it'll save me money. I'm thinking that the main thing that I need to get is basically a hayloft too. One thing that I'm having troubles with, on the other hand, is tab back down here, jump out of the vehicle here. Alright, jump. Boom. Ran. Goodbye. So, these bales here. Alright. Let's hit this F1 key. Object too heavy. Object too heavy. R. E. I maybe? right mouse, left mouse, center mouse. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to cut the bale, and it's not allowing me to. So if I could cut the bales down, I could get the hayloft. We'll just take all them bales and stick them in the hayloft. And if I could stick all the bales straight into the hayloft, well, wouldn't that, you know, help out by saving space? Because then I can put grass bales in there, I think. I'm pretty sure hay bales. Plus I can put in these straw bales. So if I could put in all my bales into that one hayloft, what would that save me? How much space would that actually save me? It's just the way I'm looking at it. I want that area down there to be my main farm, and I've got to keep it as organized as possible. If I'm unorganized, I feel like I'm not going to be as productive as I can be. And in the long run, well, we all know what that can be. That can be a good hurting. Alright. Now here is... This here should take me up to 80% on the field. So I will need one more to be done. I know the barn still wants grass. Like I said, I'm gonna wait on the grass until I probably won't even do it this time. If it was straw, probably, but not grass. I also need to start working on the fields to give me other crops and save the money on those other crops for when we have great demands. A great demand with the other crops, you figure double, triple the price, whatever. That would be amazing. Soy would be a great one to get a great demand on. And I wish that I could fluctuate the market a little bit more than what it allows me to. I like on 17 how you could turn around, drop $1 million into the market and bottom it out in a heartbeat. That was always fun to me. On this one here, it's a different story. It's a lot harder to do that. And this tractor is killing me. It is so slow. But I don't dare to get a new tractor yet. I'm just trying to fix these ones up to keep them in good condition. I don't dare to get the new tractor for the whole fact of, well, I want to buy out the land first. Get the land, get some new equipment, which is the forestry equipment, and then turn around and buy out more pieces of land. I'm trying to get it where everything that I do is going to make me some form of money. And that's what I'm really pushing to. And also I'm trying to get it where I don't sit around idly trying to wait for everything to kick in. Because that's killing me right there. That's why I'm looking at getting another harvester. You know, new tractor, new harvester, set everything up where I got the basis of how everything should be running. I'll be good. Give me some slurry cultivators and stuff like that so I can show off other equipment. Do some auger work. Like, I believe I should be able to set an auger up in the area up here by between 8 and 11. Buy out both 8 and 11, and I'd have an auger up here so I can control, you know, the flow of everything moving down to my granary. I can put a couple guys up there, start pushing all the crop. So what I would do is clean out the harvester, and after I clean out the harvesters, I'll have an auger going into a like truck, semi, and I can just run that semi down. The new AI for the hired workers on here is nice, but yet it is lacking, I believe. Still lacking the intelligence. Watch inside that hopper there, see where it goes down to. Alright, I can get off you now type deal. Ooh. I still got quite a ways before I get my next cow. Yeah, it's showing, I think, 16 of them in there. It's supposed to show most of the cattle type deal. Chickens should be starting a new box here soon. Let's check on them. There's 56 eggs in that one. That's almost done. Need to buy this piece of land so I can buy... And then I have to buy 11 because I'd have to buy that little gap there, and that little gap is really expensive. So I'd have to buy like 11. And then from 11, I'd take these two fields, connect it right into 11. And then buy like 8, and then this whole area, and then this area, and this one, then these two, and I would own the world. Pinky, we are taking over the world. We are doing what we do every night, Pinky. We are taking over the world. The workers are getting smarter, but they're still not smart. Let's look real quick. Which one gives me more, 11 or 13? 11. 11 is right next to me. Yay! 11. Yay! Now I can run over and get that one. What's even on it? Oh, same thing. Oats. And that looks like it is sunflowers over there. Wheat. Oh, wheat. These colors are so close together. Click out. I'm at 94%, so that ain't bad. I want to do everything on the field, though. Reason is I pick up the extra cash. So I get to follow this guy around like I'm like half retarded. And keep checking on him to make sure he's within, you know, where I can pick up enough off of him to make it worth a damn. I think I might have to empty him out once and a partial. I might get a full trailer out of this. And that means I get 4%, 5% of the trailer will be actually mine that I'll be selling off. And at the price it's dealing at the ranch for oats. Ranch is right there. Oats is right there. That's not a bad price. $1,800. Wow. That's not a bad price at all. I just hope it stays that way. Guess it's one of those weekend nights that everybody's out doing something because they're not here watching me. Okay, that car is gonna stop. Even though he's not gonna do anything with the road. Ooh, timing was good where that car didn't stop. Run, run, run. Alright, getting about half full. I think this trailer here basically maxes out that tractor. And if I hit H right now, back up, hit B, okay, good. And then I'm going to start going myself, and I'm going to use it myself to pick up the extra. What if I hit that comma? Oh, you see that, right? Do you imagine bailing this field? All those straw bales. Oh my god. That would be a ridiculous amount of straw bales. It really would. Just think about that. I still have yet to test that to see if I can do the straw bales off the field. I think if I get the trailer for picking up the bales, I'm going to test it to see if I can. The main reason is if I can also pull the straw bales off the fields, I can sell them out too, which one will give me something else to do, and two, it will damn near double my income on these fields. I'm just trying to pick up all the excess. But yeah, I mean, seriously, to double, possibly triple an income on a field just by picking up the straw bales off of it and selling them out, using them on my animals, whatever the case may be. That's a lot of money I can be making in a very short period of time. Ideas. Because if I turned all these into straw bales and took them all down, we're talking 100, 150 straw bales easily. And then get the UAL trailers that can just like load them up in a heartbeat. Just drive past them and load them up. Have them on a semi. Alright. where I can carry like 2, 3 trailers. Holy crap, that would be so much money so quick. It's like, not done with the field yet. And a field like this here, field 8, it's a massive field. So, one of my next major questions to be asked. Will Giants ever incorporate their own production maps? Think about it. Giants making a production map? That would be so awesome. Oh, who is it? I can't think of the guy's name. He made Pleasant Valley. I cannot think of his name right now, and it hurts. If he came in and started making maps for Giants where you can actually show how you are helping out the community, alright, and everything else, and trying to make the community a richer community by outsourcing products onto ports and everything, and the houses change and all that over time. Like, if you're just selling things at the port, like your grain, whatever, it's going to be one price, but yet if you turn it into, like, clothing, or you turn it into soup, or you turn it into this or that, whatever the case may be, and then you export it, but you have all these other, like, little companies running, and it shows the community getting better, like the houses get nicer as you're doing this. They can either go up or go down in value. I think that would be pretty cool. Wow, almost done. I should have enough room to finish this off. Oh, what a night, what a night, what a night. I kind of do want to get that X4. I think that'd be a nice game to, you know, work on. Have like a community thing on it. Ooh. Here we go. This should be about it right here. Got all of that. Oh, not yet. That's better right in there. It's not gonna fill my harvester, but it'll be pretty close. And back up. I know it's not looking the best, but whatever. I'm not looking for perfection, I'm looking for doneness. And unpea. Yeah, I didn't want the pea. There we go. Now tab, tab, tab. Get into this one. That's going to be close to being filled. Try to take off on a downhill slope first. Wow, that was loud as shit. Oh, man. 41 is all I needed to fill it. And try to get heading a little bit more of a downhill. Try to turn it as little as possible so I can pick up as much speed. I'm going to get up here, empty it out real quick, turn around, get over to field 11, and start working on field 11. Tell you, this hill is what's killing me. It's slowing me down a lot. Oh, hey viewer, how are you doing? Kinda sucks I don't have a name saying, hey, is now watching your channel. That would be nice. YouTube needs to catch up with the times, I swear. Thought the wife was going to bed. Alright, let me kiss. Or not. I love it, you. I'll be up to hook up the dishwasher and go to bed in a little bit.
Okay, can you shut off the outside lights?
Shut off the outside lights too?
Yeah, maybe when you go to shut off the outside lights, take the trash out.
I can do that.
Please, thank you. I just got done wrapping up all the gifts that I bought today, except for Connor's dream tent.
Okay.
Because I ran out of wrapping paper.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm heading to bed.
Alright, love you.
Alright, love you too.
Night, gorgeous.
Night.
Ooh, finally made it up the hill. Oats. Dump off. Get rid of all these. Make a little bit extra side cash and go right to field 11. Objective. How much money did I make? I made almost 20,000 on that. That is awesome. Okay, collect. Go to field 11. Accept contract. Yes. Tab. Take you over to field 11. See that? I'm at almost 200,000 right now. Can't tell me that's not awesome. That's like spectacular news. And I only need like 150,000 or so. And I'm at almost 200. And higher H. That will give me time to take him and get back over there for field 11 as he's going up and down like a retard. I mean short up and downs. It's like I lose money on that. Long strokes are good strokes. Think of that when you're doing a field. You always want to go the longest direction because it's the fastest direction. And you always watch out for trains. Trains will speed bump you in a second. But yes, I got that 177 done. now. It's almost 178, but I'm sure it's going to go down about $900 just going back and forth through here. See what I'm saying? Yeah, he started to sense me in the area, so he started to stick out the pipe. Then he's like, oh, wait, not gonna work. Gonna take a little bit before he fills up. So I think I'm gonna have some time. Alright, so let's check something out. Alright, got a couple boxes over here I need to get rid of. I think this one is a good way to do this right now. You know? Nice, simple, easy. See? And they kind of stick right there. So where would be the best place to take some eggs at? I know I'm not going to make anything off of them, really. 5 restaurant. As soon as I get more bird, I mean, I'll be getting more eggs. That's just how that works. Restaurant's not too far. Put on the cruise control. I'll get up there in a little bit. Oh, hey viewer, how are you doing? Not sure if you're the same one or if you're different. Haven't figured that one out yet. Have a drink pop here for a second. Oh man. Well, next objective is turn around, drop off a couple eggs, see if I can make any money off of that, help cover my expenditures for the driving back and forth over here on field 11. I'm still going to try to hit up 13. That is an objective of mine, don't get me wrong. Still one of my objectives. But, on the other hand, I mean, if I don't make it, I don't make it. That can only help me out, as in getting the hay. We'll see if the hay bale ordeal works. I mean, because if I can get that to work, where I can make up a couple hay bales and then just find a place to drop them off at. You know what I'm saying? If I can sell them. Worst thing that's going to happen is I'll start making more money. I don't know. Maybe I just don't want to buy the equipment right now for it. It is a hell of an idea though. Actually, it'd be straw bales, not hay bales. I am almost to the restaurant. The building is right over there. All I have to do is drop these boxes on the yellow pad. We have found the restaurant. Dun, 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 dun. I really ain't done any transport missions, so boom. Made 2,000 bucks off of 3 boxes. Well, next time I gotta do like 10 boxes. Tab. I should be going back and forth to him now. But yeah, this one's over at the same place for a dump. I know I'm not going to get as much as I did last time, but whatever. I still should hit that 2,000 marker like I want. Oh, he's getting close to that 80. He's real close to that 80. Ooh. So, 2 bales is all I have to do per hour of work. Is basically how it's coming out as figures. 2 to 4 bales an hour is all I have to turn in. Roundabout. That's not bad. Anything over that, I'm making extra. Like I said though, I wish I could knock out 3 fields at once. Now that would be nice. That would be some big numbers. I mean, I can if they were all mine, but I think it's going to take me a few minutes to get up to those fields. But as soon as I get up to the bigger fields, like 11 or something like that, I don't think it's going to take very long to get, you know, $1 million or $2 million, whatever. I think a good 3 harvests off of it would be worth it. I'd be having to buy additional silos down here just to cover over everything. I'm back down to 1 viewer. Get back down here, dump this guy off, jump back in my tractor up there and re-empty out on that field. Then, like I say, I want to do like trees and stuff, because I mean, I might be able to make some good money off a tree like that. Real good money. What they look like. I don't know about those ones though. Those ones are a little wiggly. But I think those brown trees, whatever them are, I can make a killing off of those. Hit this. Gotta get rid of my hat. It's bothering me. A bale pickup wagon would be great though. But I don't want to spend the money with the bank. That hurts. That takes quite a while to get that back. Or to pay it off usually. And he's down there. Yeah, he's getting full length out of these ones. Ooh. Yeah, on Farm Simulator 17, you didn't have to unload them. All you had to do was the harvesting part. You never had to unload the harvesters. So what I would do is just throw it on course play and walk the hell away for an hour. Or 3 hours or whatever it would be. And when I did that, I turn around and it's like, okay, come back, done. Be like, okay, I'm good. It's killing me to know. It really is. And I got the time to try it too. That's the sad part. I figure if I can at least make a bale and pick it up and sell it. Just one. That's all I need. I'll have my answer. Tell you, that's killing me to know. It really is. So if I can move this guy fast enough up that hill, I'll have my answer. I'll make out like 2 bales, see what it does, and see if I can sell them. I'll throw the one grass bale to the side. Or, yeah, it should be a grass bale. I'll throw that to the side. Turn around and pick up the straw bale. And see if I can run the straw bale down. If I can, that's a lot of money I'd be earning. I will never do the fields the same way again. Dun dun dun. Never hurts to experiment. I figure I got about 45 minutes to an hour on that field. Left. What's today now? Sunday? Yeah, today's Sunday now. Try and keep all this straight. Our kids go back to their father's house. And what do? Oh yes, we have dinner at her parents' house, I believe, or her grandparent, or her grandmother's house. I'm just trying to figure out what all of our plans are. Alright, as you can see, I'm almost there. Don't want to tumble down the damn hill. I don't have anybody save him. Ooh! Ooh! Speed bump! Couldn't cross them tracks fast enough. Oh man. Climb it. I still got quite a ways on that field to go. Come over to him. Empty off the harvester real quick. Come on. Trying to do the whole speed thing, and it's so hard when everything you have is so slow. He's getting closer to 80%, so... Alright. And I'm going to dump this load off, which will be like 30%, I want to say. As long as I can get enough speed to get down there. Yeah, this whole thing that I'm doing right now is all about speed. And you figure if I can get 32 bales, about $500 per bale, that can be a lot of money. I would buy just one more tractor for doing that, you know? And that would just keep me in business even longer and more money coming in. And this is where I'm going to lose all my speed that I'm building up. So cut it down to a third. Oh, 5 miles an hour. Oh, he stayed above 5. I'm surprised. Went down to 6. I drop these oats. $34. I was thinking what, $35? Hey, what's up? Donkey Vlogs and Games. Ooh. I know I'm getting on my 2-hour marker. Not what I really wanted to do, but I'm still in that process. I gotta test this though. I gotta find out. What PC specs do I have? I got a 7700 KB Lake. My 1070 video card. I mean, I'm not running the best on everything. I'm running like way behind on time, I know. Ooh. Down part is my monitors that I'm running are the 16:9s. All 3 of them. Nice part is I'm able to run the 3. I think I'm running like 32 or yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a 32 on the RAM. Aha! I'm over here. Let's see if it works. Let's see if it works. I'm on a mission field, and I'm going to see if I can actually B and B. But this land I do have access to. Oh, no access. Oh. I don't have access to the land, but yeah, I can still farm on it. Okay. It was worth the try. Ugh. 2 minutes, it took me a couple minutes of work, but I mean, it was worth the try. It really was. Empty these guys, well, empty this guy off here, then I'm taking those 2 back down to the farm. Damn. If that would have only worked, that would have been awesome. I figured I'd have access to the land because I'm working it. And I mean, that makes 100% sense to me. But it won't let me bail it. It does not want me to be that millionaire that quick. Yeah, I guess it's a theory that counts. Oh, man. Finish emptying him out and then take it all down. I tried so hard with that. I had my hopes up and everything. I was just crushed. Alright, empty out. I need to go back down to my fields. Come on. Our dreams for the day are done. Oh man. These little wheels are not made for this. And that's how you get ran over by a train. I was hoping it would work, though. Well, I guess you just wanted to know what my PC was. You see, honestly, I'm not in like a pissing competition about PCs. Because if I really felt like it, I could turn around and drop a couple $1,000s on a PC, you know? That's how I'm seeing things. If I really felt like it, get into a pissing competition, I could drop a couple grand easily into a PC. You know, like 3 or 4. And be like, oh, I got this amazing PC that's like all liquid cooled with custom fittings and custom tubing. And then I got this and this and this and this. And I got it where it glows in the dark and under the black light. And, you know, fucking is mixed with sun juice for power. And but I don't see the point. That's my theory. I honestly don't see the point of it mattering what my PC is. I'm glad people want to know stuff, whatever. I mean, I'm not big into building PCs anymore. What type of motherboard do I have? I have an MSI gaming motherboard. Yeah, I have the custom setup with, what is it, 7 extra ports for USB 3. I got a couple USB 2s on the back and 2 more USB 3s on the back. I got the 1070 video card with an extra slot so I can put in 2 video cards. I mean, seriously. I can buy a top-end gaming computer today, have it ordered, built, whatever, and by the time it gets sent to the house, it's out of date. It's like I can be running brand new the 2080 video cards or whatever they are. I can be running those all brand new and everything, and by the time that those ones get here from the Founder Editions, they're out of date. I mean, I'm not worried about what the computer does, it's what the person on the other end does, you know? That's the part that matters the most to me. The person playing the game matters, not the computer that they're using. Because I'd blow somebody's mind if I turned around and said, well, yeah, I took this little system from like 15 years ago and updated it all to today's specs. You know, I rewired this, I re-chipped it, and all this. I soldered on all these new contact points and blah, 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 blah. Would that matter if I did all that? Would it make me a better person? I mean, these are simple questions. Would it make me a better YouTuber if I turned around and built this magical $20,000 PC? Or would it just say, I throw around a lot of money and blah, 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 blah? I'm getting a blah, 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 blah out of this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do want to build a new PC, but... So whatever right now. I'm not worried. If I get to it, I get to it. If I don't, then, well, then I guess I don't. Maybe I should just write up my computer specs and put it in the bottom. And be like, this is my computer specs. Now you know my whole life story. And then they'd be like, why did you get this? And then I can say, it was magical when I bought it. I mean, I'm sure somewhere I have it all written down, what all I have on it. I just custom ordered a PC, said this is what I want, this is how I want it built. I got a 3 terabyte hard drive in it, and I got two 256, yeah, I think they're just like 2 small 256 SSDs in it, one for my OS and one for my Now Type gaming. I mean, I'm not running anything spectacular. I hope everybody knows that. X. G, V, B, G, V, B. Like, I hope everybody understands that YouTube is basically a little side hobby that I have. It's not major on me doing it. And it is not even long enough to cut yet. I was hoping that it would be. Damn it! I just think YouTubing is fun, that's why I do it. I mean, how much more direct is that, you know? Ooh. Anything in here I can cut down? No. Anything over there? It looks like there's something over here I can cut. What a day. And here we go, making a bale. Why would I make a bale? Because it's fun. Actually, I just need to feed the shit out of my cattle, I think, right now. Am I even on the front? Yeah, I'm on the front. Good. B. Alright, I'm just going to turn that off. Come up and around the corner here. Miss the pole. Miss that sign. And turn this back on, B. And start trimming again. How hard's that? This looks like a 14-year-old trying to shave. Seriously. All stubbly and shit. Looking like you missed every damn spot in the book. Ugh. Yeah, like I'm trying to do right now is just get extra food for the cows and everything. And B. I was thinking if I can make, you know, a couple extra bales, whatever, put into cows. Don't have to worry about them later then. B. Oh man. I wish I could get rid of the, I don't know, the weeds down here. They do look pretty bad. I need to check him. He looks like he's about ready to drop, so I might come over and unload him. Oh yeah, perfect. As soon as I can get him unloaded, I'm going to turn around and run to my next. This here, if the first one was 34, this one here should be 68 or so %. Race down this hill, get it up to like full speed and try to climb. And there goes my speed right back down. I mean, the hay bales was a good try. It was a good thought. Or straw bales, I should say. Oh, hey, what's up, viewer? The straw bales was a good thought and good temp, but I don't think so. It hurt my feelings. It didn't work for me. Wonder how many other people tried that, or am I the only idiot out there that did? There gotta be other people who's tried that move, but they just never made it. At least you've seen it live on mine of me trying it. Next theory for money. Buy the land, plant trees. Alright. Get rid of this. Hey, I got another couple viewers. What's up, everybody? I don't know if my stream is telling me the truth or not about how many viewers I have, but whatever. Ooh, I'm 70%. about one more full load. So maybe you viewers can help with this. Does it matter about the specs of the computer or the person that's playing the computer? I don't know, I'm just confused. I mean, I watch these other people do live streams and everybody's like, what's the specs on your computer? What's so great about your computer and stuff like that. Does the computer make the YouTuber, or is it like you can be a YouTuber and run a really bad computer but be really good at it? These are simple thoughts that's going through my head on this. Some things just ain't fully sensible to me. I mean, I love playing on YouTube and everything. I love making the videos. I have fun talking with everybody. But then I got my lurkers too. Oh well, whatever. Whatever makes you happy. I don't care. But it's the I don't understand why people want to know that I have like a custom built computer. I mean, I picked minor specs for it. I tried to make myself happy with the specs that I picked for the computer, so I can play the computer for the next 3-4 years without having to worry about the games really keeping up. I mean, no, I'm not going to be playing the VR games and stuff like that, because I honestly believe that the VR games are nowhere near being done. I play games like this. I play a couple other little games on here, but nothing too taxing on my computer. Like right now, my CPU is only running at what, 11%, 12%, bouncing back and forth. I'm getting what, 60 frames a second. I'm dealing what's that say, 3,500, 3,600 kilobytes a second is what I'm pushing. I mean, hey, if you want to know, I'm on Spectrum. That's how I'm seeing it, you know? And I got Spectrum's top-notch internet for my area. G, VB. Oops, V, G, B. Now I got the mower running. Time to make a couple more grass bales. I make them for the moo-moos. Thought I just heard walking around upstairs. Maybe it's just the heater fan or something. Am I on the front? Yeah, I'm on the front. Good. Go around, pick this crap up over here. Alright, got that narrowed down. I wonder, can I come over here and mow anything? Maybe knock out one more bale over in this area? Actually, that all looks pretty well pushed back. It does, it does, it does. So, next theory, turn this way. Ask the same question. Oh, it looks like I can start mowing again. Alright. Now I can say I'm picking up what I'm putting down. I'm understanding it all. be. I'll just come out here, whatever. Make a really wide turn so I can get kind of straight on the way back through. Get at a good angle where I can see everything. And B. I am still hearing walking upstairs. And that style of walking sounds like the wife is walking back and forth up there. Maybe come over here a little bit. Mow it out at this angle. Oh hell. Almost up to another bale. Oh, that was awesome. I just did that and oh, I kind of forgot that that was still on. Oops. Oh well. We're all good in the neighborhood. Oh, I got another person watching. What's up, man? Woman? Whichever. Don't matter. Just want you to sit back and enjoy. And I'm going to cut back on all this here. Yeah, it looks like it's the end there, so hit the B. Pick up. Alright, now I'm going to cut my trailer around. Get back under it. And G, B. Good, that's nice. I shut that off finally. Come around down here. Hit Y. Kick off that last bale. Oh, it was kind of cool setting it there like that. And I'm going to park for a second, because I need to go back to my other guy over here. Got a couple more swipes. Not many, but a couple. I know he's missing like these edges on Fierce. You know what time it is? Tab. H. This is what time it is. My takeover. I'm pretty good at driving. When I want to be. Not any other time, but just when I want to be. And this still hurt my feelings. Actually, I'm getting rid of that like that. Turn that back on, because it hurt my feelings so bad. Starting to have snowflake syndrome. Tell me when you get it. Oh man, so I'm gonna come up and around. Start like covering this area again. Try to get this as leveled out as possible. I got what, 3 swipes? So, how many of y'all have kids? I wonder how you're doing the Christmas with them. Especially if you're separated in families, you know? Like divorced, stuff like that. Not with your other. How you do your holidays? I mean, the boys' father comes and will have them Christmas Eve. He'll have them on Christmas, stuff like that. But we'll also have them for both days type deal. It's just the timing of when we are getting them. And it's like, I don't know, maybe there's a better way for the boys. That's all I'm trying to do, look at it like that. Maybe there's a different way that could be a little bit better, a little bit easier on them, something. It's the transitioning that I always worry about with them. Because I honestly believe that transitioning from mother to father is one of the hardest times on the kids. Because you know how rules and everything are between the parents back and forth. Our rules are not the same as their father's rules, and just back and forth like that. I mean, it's highly understandable what I'm talking about if you've been in this situation. It's just how to help the boys deal with it, where they can transition back and forth. I guess somebody don't want to have generalized chat. Or two. Ew. Ew. So much work. Put away your thingy. It should be. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Empty it. Whoa. Finish clipping this all off. Empty it all out. Turn around. Run to the next. Try to make my millions and millions of dollars. Not gonna happen. I know. I spend it as fast as I get it. Oh, I can't wait. If Jeff Dunham comes to the area, I think that would be awesome to go see him. I think he's like one of the funniest comedians. If you've heard him, and you heard the, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas with Peanut, oh my god, I started doing that to the wife. And she was getting so upset about it. I know! ETA, what is up? I see that you are watching, or maybe, I don't know. It looks kind of French, what your name is. Alright, what's up? These are becoming late nights for me. Usually I'm off by now. Usually I've been off. I am French. Okay, well, since you are French, which French are you? Like France? Better than that. What's up? Okay, well, since you're French, what type of French are you? Like Cajun French? Like Canadian French? Or France French? Trust me, they're all different, and I know. I used to live down in Alabama, so the Cajun French is one thing. And I know that the Canadian French is not the same. I'm from Mars. That's kind of not funny if you're saying that you're from Mars, because that means that you might live near me. Sweet home Alabama. I miss Alabama. It was a nice place. It really was. I can shut that off. I can turn that off like that. I am not speak English. Oh, so you don't speak English that well, so that means that you are probably French. Like, from France, French. That's how I'm going to take that one. Good. Emptied. Tab. 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 Go! Yeah, I mean, I've met, like, Cajun French, and when they speak French, it's like this really weird dialect. And then you got the Canadian French, which is, like, completely different from France, I found out. Because this one guy I drove truck, and the one guy that I met, his sister is from France. And she came over to Canada, and they were trying to speak French back and forth, her and, like, a cashier or whatever. And when they were speaking back and forth, well, it was a complete failure at best. They didn't know what either one of them was talking about because the dialect was so different. And then being from Mars, you do know that there is a place in Pennsylvania, I believe, that is Mars, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania has some of the worst named places. Like, I was joking with my mother-in-law today, and when I saw her, I told her I was down in California, which is only a couple hours away. Oh, Planet Mars? That's like Planet of the Apes, ain't it? But yeah, Pennsylvania has some of the weirdest named places. We got California, Pennsylvania. We got Mexico, Pennsylvania. We got Bird in Hand, Climax, Blue Balls. I mean, we got a lot of different places. It's really cool, you know, to be able to say, hey, I've been to all these places, but kind of scary. Oh, yes. I made 11 grand on this field. I need to collect my money on it. Harvest field 13. What's on field 13? Wheat is on 13. Check the harvest missions. 5 is not my style. 10, not my style. 13, accept contract. I can do that. Back. Because that's wheat. I'm going to take him and I'm going to run over there. Nice part is you can hire workers now on these fields and it works out so much cooler. Down part is you hire workers on the fields and workers are still stupid. Ugh. Yeah, I've noticed the later it gets out, or earlier in the morning, because I'm Eastern time zone, and it's like 2:30 right now. Around this time, I'll get 5, 6, 7 people watching, but when I start up around midnight, nobody is there. I kind of don't like how it's like at the hour that I'm either in bed or going to bed is when people start actually coming onto my, you know, and watching. But I figure if I try to stick with a regular time, 11 o'clock midnight area, Eastern time zone. I mean, I hope for the best and that more people can come watch my videos. I mean, I have generalized chat about everything and anything. And I sit back, play a game, and explain about the game usually. Try to get rid of some of the confusion that people have. Because I've noticed on this one here, they've made a lot of major changes. And I do complete playthroughs on all of it, or as much of it as I can. I mean, everybody understands tractors, everybody understands tippers, stuff like that. But not everybody understands how the cattle work. Not everybody understands, oh, we're back to actually having chickens. You know? And I just try to clear up stuff like that. That's where I get all my entertainment at. Luckily, all these places have been fairly close for these fields. No train, no train, no train, no train. Okay, good. I got hit by a train today. I was in the skid steer trying to cross the tracks when I got hit. Didn't work out too well. Alright, get this going. I got some bales down the other in my fields area. And I only have like 140 more. Yeah, 140,000 more is all I need to make to buy my piece of land. Because instead of buying fields now, you buy like pieces of land instead. And some of the pieces of land that you buy don't have fields. I know, it's kind of confusing. Whatever, it works out. I kind of like it better that way. One, it makes it a little bit more difficult, and two, it's just more fun, I think. Because it's more realistic that way. Example is before I used to be able to come up and down between these fields here and around all the fields on the map just to collect grass. And now I really can't do that. I gotta check on something real quick. Okay, he's 4% on that. What is this dingy thing? New subscriber. The AM gang. Oh, that's cool. Hey. I like when I get new subscribers. That's awesome. That really brightens my day. Makes me feel like I'm doing something right. Sowing, fertilizing, them are good missions. Harvesting, transporting. Fertilizing is usually good missions. Baling, those missions just take forever. And on transport missions, do I have any on here? I guess I don't even really have any transport missions on here. Oh, right here. Transport missions. It don't really tell you how much you're transporting. So if you're transporting like 6 pallets, I don't know if you actually do that. I've never done one. So transporting, I mean, I'm kind of nervous on. I've never done. So I was going to wait until I got a tractor with a front end loader on it and a trailer to strap down the load. And that's how I was going to do them transports. Ooh. Oh man. Like I got into this one potato mission, and it was one of the biggest mistakes I've ever did. Well done. Did. Whatever. One of the biggest mistakes I've ever had. I was trying to do potatoes or whatever, sugar beets on field 8. 2.5 hours later, not even making a dent in it, I said I was done. and I have yet to go back to another one. So now, as you see, I do these instead. He's down here, he's completely emptied out. He's going to go up top, he's going to come back. On his way back is when I'm going to empty him out. Nice that I figured all this out so far. Now I can come over to this guy here. Back out. And I'm going to run around like a chicken with my head cut off, trying to find like 4 bales that I've dropped. Because I need more grass in with my cattle. Oh, good morning. What's up? So run back and forth a few times. I gotta find out all my area that we're in. That's just the question I was wondering if you were going to ask. I'm still not playing in a multiplayer. I mainly only play all my games single player. Me and Theo talk about every morning almost. I was waiting as soon as I seen the join, you know, or good morning. I'm like, oh, next question is, can I join? Yes. Back off. Drop. And pull forward. I've noticed that you can only pick up about 2 bales with this. And with just the 2 bales, it still pulls you around pretty good. You start going down the hill, I can let go of the keyboard, and as you can see, I automatically start speeding up on here. So 8,000, it pulls me around a little bit. And then my back end, as you can see, it bounces everywhere. Makes it a little bit harder to join, well, to, join. Makes it a little bit harder to drive. See, back end's up off the ground. There we go. Gave him a couple more. I mean, they're getting full. I've almost maxed them out finally. It only taken me like 3 days of playing. Oop, tab over. On his way back. I'm about halfway full so far, so I'll be dumping this off soon. This might go actually 25%. I don't know. It'll be close, though. It will be close. Because I think I'll just unload him each time that he gets back. Do down and back, then unload. Down and back, unload. Every other unload for him, I'll just take that over to the grain elevator. Like I said, about 347 area is what I need, I believe, for me to buy a piece of land. And all my land has to connect. That's what I'm really into, is all my land has to connect. The rest of it I could care less about. Yep. Just a little bit off of full, but I can still go dump off. Oh, my tractor is getting so slow on me. I do need a larger tractor so bad. I want to get the land, then I'm going to plant trees on it, cut down trees. I figure about every 10 days I'll be cutting trees. 9, 10 that area. And then I can turn around and start pushing through them as much as possible. 3. Turn on my cruise control. Now, a problem that I have with these sheds is they don't, don't believe that they have enough trailers that I can just open up the back door, you know, and empty it out due to conveyor systems. I would really like if they had more conveyor systems in. Because if you watch when I come up into here, what's going to happen is I'm going to hit the roof. Because when I tip back way too high. Alright. There. That's about as low as I can get the front of the trailer. So, I'm getting there. See how I try to maneuver to keep it in between the rafters, and there. Got stuck. Ah, that's 4% off. That ain't bad. I'm at 29%. I gotta come back around and get back down over there. You know what? I don't think there's really anything on field 7. It just looks like it's cultivated. It don't look like it's planted yet. So I'm gonna race across field 7. Oh, and the weeds are starting to grow? Seriously? Alright, catching up. Not too bad on timing either. As you can see, I'm just getting it back, and I can, I'll follow him down, I guess. He should be loading me up with a little over 15%. 80% filled. See? I got this. Doing alright this time. Ain't got any major hills to slow me down. Finish out this little bit of a run. It should be 15 something or close to it. Yep. 15,174. 15 or close to it. I love when I figure these things out. It makes me feel like I know what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm going to get about halfway up the field. And I'm going to turn around. Mostly. Stop. Tab. Tab. Now I'm going to go look for more stuff. More bales. Need more bales. Trying to fill up my cattle on the grass. I mean, it can't hurt, you know? As soon as I can drop in enough enough bales, I should move my productivity to to maximum of that 100% there. And at 100% productivity, that makes it where they'll start producing more milk, they'll start producing more of everything. And basically, the more the merrier. Ooh. See this? Loading it down. But after I think I'm done with field 13 over there, I'll probably be getting off of here. It is getting a little bit late for me, honestly. I might not even finish out the field. I might just hold it off until tomorrow on finishing it off. Or later today, I should say. Like I said, it's just getting a little bit on the late side here. And I know I gotta get up in the morning. There's things I gotta do. I mean, it's like the holiday time, whatever, and I don't need to keel over for being too tired. Or I don't need the wife to just kill me for being too tired. She gets angry with that crap real quick. We all know happy wife, happy life. Ooh. Ooh. Almost done through here. Yeah, like I said, I'm just looking for extra bales if I can get any more. I'm not seeing any in this area. Wish there was like a bale scan mode or some crap. That would be nice. It really would. So, another question being, if somebody sees where it says English only please at the bottom of my description there, and they come in trying to say that they don't know English, what the hell language do you think I'm gonna speak on here? Not gonna be anything else, I'll tell you that. I know 2 languages. And that's good English and bad English. See? I understand. I just don't understand why people are the way that they are some days. I really don't. Ooh. There we go. Now step on it. My speed's maxed out. It really is. I cannot put the pedal to the floor any harder in here. It will not work. So last time it was what? 27% or so? So do we think that this time it will be like 54%? Just a theory? Just a thought? Idea? Oh man. I'm trying to get all this done. I am dying of exhaustion though. I didn't get on here until late. That was the problem. My internet was down. Then I call up my internet company, and the guy's telling me that it got stuck in a restart cycle where it was trying to do something and it just kept restarting itself type deal when he opened it to check it. And I'm like, yeah, well, this is getting to be a bunch of BS. And he goes, well, if you just want a new box, stop into any one of our locations and we will give you a new box and it will have all the same information, all the same everything on it that you want. He's really nice about it. He helped me out a lot. He really did. I mean, I've been noticing that about these guys. Oh, I was stuck on that light? Seriously? 58%. But, I mean, my internet company, the individuals that I've been working with on there. Okay. Alright, I got you. You just want to be a pain in my ass. But the individuals I've been working with on my internet company, they have been very helpful. The tech guys. And we get into gaming and talking about that. I know that they shouldn't be, it's not part of their job, but I kind of drag them a little bit off topic and it's my fault. But it's a way of me, you know, promoting the channel, should I say? I mean, what? I got like 10, 15 subscribers, that's it. And I want to get into the thousands. I would love to have 100,000 subscribers. I would. But I'm not going to stab other people in the back to get my subscribers. I'm going to get them like legit myself. I'm not going to jump on other people's channels and say, hey, everybody, come subscribe to me at my channel, Dragon Toes XX. I'm not going to do that crap. That's, you know, a bunch of BS. I think that that is just asking for trouble. It makes you look really bad. That's why when I go onto other people's channels, I don't talk about my channel. I wish that they would bring up my name, but if they don't, they don't. I mean, I bring up guys all the time. And how they play games or what games I'm watching on their channels. I do it all the time. Main reason why I do it all the time is because I give them credit for what they are doing. And I believe that that is the right thing to do. Now I get to go about halfway up the field, turn around and kind of face this direction. So I'm going to run this way real quick, get up to about that 13 and start facing back down. Because now he's getting into the shorter areas where he's not going to be picking up as much. Alright, tab. And he missed that whole section. What a douche. Alright, race. See if I find any more bales up here. Ha. That'd be nice. I think I need like 1 or 2 more bales. That's it. And the grass part should be filled. After the grass part, I think it's just that I need to start looking into making more silage bales and use the silage bales to finish off the cattle. Because maybe that's what's causing them to be so low, is I just, you know, not completely full on silage part. Ooh. Ah. Plan on covering this whole area in trees anyhow. I don't see any bales up here. Crop production don't seem too bad. I think it's all alright so far. My manure pile is getting bigger, I'll tell you that much. Alright, tab. Since I'm here, I will actually look under my animals, see what's all up. Chickens. 14 eggs. Could be better. Cattle. Grass. 100% filled. That's what I wanted. Now I gotta add in a couple more silage bales. Yeah. But it's still only 79%. Don't ask. Anyhow. Honestly, I think it's about that time of the night. It really is. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, so whenever you're seeing this video, have good morning, good night, good evening, whatever it may be. And please be safe. Thank you for watching my video, and good night.